Hey guys, it's me, Melanie, and I was looking on YouTube as always, and I came across this tag, and I was like, this tag has to be done. It is the 90s kids tag. If you're a 90s kid, you're probably like one of the most tight people in the world. If you're not, then I'm sorry, but you're not. So I'm just gonna jump right into this tag. I got this. I forgot where I got this, but yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. So, favorite TV show. That is a no-brainer. My favorite TV show in the 90s was All That. Oh, 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 this is all that. This is all that. Yes. Like, every weekend, that was just like my show. Like, I liked Ask Ashley. I like, I don't even know. It was just all of the little skits that they did. Like the Miss Toodle, what's her name? Miss Toodles or something with the peas. The one that go crazy when people something didn't like peas. Like, that was my stuff. Like, I loved all that. And I also like Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold was that. Like, Arnold was a thug, low-key. Like, he really was. Favorite toy. Okay. So y'all remember the sky dancers? It was a little like fairy looking thing with wings, and their like wings were like stuck down, and then you put them on the stick and you pull the string and they just spun around. That was my favorite. Like, that can entertain me for freaking hours. It doesn't seem that fun now, but I feel like if I got one in my hands, I would be a kid in freaking Disneyland. You know what I mean? Those sky dancers were just like amazing. Just don't get them stuck on anything high and you can't get off, you know. Favorite commercial. My favorite commercial would probably be like a commercial to like Disney World or something, because I always wanted to go. I finally went to Disney World when I was 9. Didn't have that much fun. I don't know why. We just stayed at Magic Kingdom. I think that's why. Magic Kingdom is not that fun. We should have went to the other parks, but the commercials always made it look awesome, you know, meeting Mickey, and he always tapped the kid on the shoulder, and it was great. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Is this even a question? NSYNC. Justin freaking Timberlake. Like, there's no competition between that. I know there was a big competition in the 90s with it, but no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. NSYNC, Justin Timberlake. Hands down. Weirdest fashion trend. That would have to probably be overalls with turtlenecks. I look like Old MacDonald had a farm. YEIEO. You know what I mean? Like, and then you would be cool with the one strap not done on the overalls. I thought I was tight in my overalls, and then when they came back when I was in 6th grade, I still had a pair. And then they came back again in like 2006, and I had like a big girl pair. I had like a pair of apple bottom overalls, because, you know, I thought I was legit, you know. But that was weird. The overalls and the turtlenecks that my mom used to dress me in. And then she dressed me in corduroy overalls and turtlenecks. Like, Mom, why? Favorite collectible. Did anybody else collect Cabbage Patch Kids? You know, the big old plastic head with the yarn for the hair and like the soft plush body. Y'all remember those Cabbage Patch Kids? And they always came with the name, like you could name it and give it a birthday and stuff. I feel like I'm the only one who did. I loved Cabbage Patch Kids. They were fun. How many Tamagotchis did you go through? It only took 2 for me to realize that they was not for me, because I'm not about to sit here and buy a new Tamagotchi every time the thing dies. And the thing died in like 2 days. I'm not about to spend my money on something that's going to die in 2 days. Like, you come home from school and the thing got wings. Like, ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I remember I had a Gigapet, and my teacher took it. How dare you take my Gigapet? You know what I mean? And by the time I got it back, my Gigapet was dead. But at least on the Gigapet, you could reset it. On Tamagotchi, you couldn't reset that. So I only went through 2. I wasn't fooling around with them Tamagotchis. Okay. Favorite Beanie Baby. It would probably be the unicorn. I didn't know the names of the Beanie Babies. I didn't care that much. But the unicorn Beanie Baby was my favorite. It was pink. So, yeah. And favorite game system and games. Okay. I'm going to take y'all way back to the 90s. I had a Sega Genesis, and I always played my Sonic the Hedgehog game. That was like my favorite game. I could never beat the boss though. Like when I did get past level 3, I didn't make it too far after that, but I still love playing that game. And then I had a PlayStation, like the original PlayStation. And I used to play Ride With Me Barbie. It was like a Barbie game with like horses, and you just like clean the horses and go on these little adventures. And then I liked the Wild Thornberrys game. Like the Wild Thornberrys game, I used to get so pissed off at the game, but it was so fun. I couldn't stop playing. It was so fun. And I also like Spyro the Dragon. That was fun too. I got the little, you know when they used to give you like the free game sample disc in the Pizza Hut boxes? I used to stay with the Spyro the Dragon and stuff. Favorite Disney Channel original movie. This movie, yeah, you guys know what the original movies is. It's not like Cinderella, or it's not like, you know, Lion King or something. I'm talking about a movie that came on a monthly basis, like Cadet Kelly, or, you know, Xenon, or something like that. My favorite was The Color of Friendship. You know, when the girl comes, like the family plays host family to the little girl from Africa, and they didn't know that girl from Africa was going to be white. Her name was Mari, and they didn't know she was white. And at first they thought she was being all racist, and the little black girl that was in the family got mad because it was just, but they ended up being friends. So that was my movie. Like, if anybody knows where I can find that movie, please let me know. I looked it up on Netflix and it's not there. They got Wish Upon a Star, they got Cadet Kelly, and they got the freaking Cheetah Girls, but you don't have The Color of Friendship. So help a sister out, you know what I mean? The Color of Friendship is just amazeballs. Favorite music artist. Favorite music artist then, and still my favorite music artist now is, this is A. Oh wait, what'd she say? A to the Liyah. More than a woman. Like Aaliyah. Everybody knows I love Aaliyah. She's my favorite. I love Aaliyah. She was my favorite in the 90s. Back, forth, and forth. Like, that was my jam. Like, Aaliyah will always be my favorite artist. 90s, 2000s, 3000s. And beyond, to infinity and beyond. I love you, Aaliyah. So, oh, I also like Destiny's Child. That Writing on the Wall CD was like my stuff. Like, I knew every song. I knew the dances to Bills, 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 and Say My Name. Say my name, say my name. Yeah, I knew all that. That was I knew the cues when they used to, you know, the video when they used to freeze. I knew the cues to all the freezes. And I was pathetic, but Aaliyah and Destiny's Child. Favorite Nick Jr. show. Gullah Gullah Island. Come and let's play together in the bright sunny weather. Let's all go to Gullah Gullah Island. Gullah Gullah, binya binya. Like, Gullah Gullah Island was so tight. That was the only show on Nick Jr. that was targeted for black people besides Little Bill. It had actual people. You know, Little Bill was just a cartoon. Gullah Gullah Island was the stuff. If you didn't like Gullah Gullah Island, then you're not human. That's all there is to it. Gullah Gullah Island was the best show ever. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. But, yeah. And remember on Nick Jr., kids nowadays don't get the Nick Jr. experience. Remember Face? It was like, took up your whole screen. It like literally had a face in the middle. Like, you remember that? I used to love Face. F-A-C-E. What does that spell? Face. And that's me. Yeah. Nick Jr. was the stuff back then. Favorite candy? I loved me some ring pops. Ring pops. Is this Gushers? Is that considered candy? Like ring pops, I used to put them on my fingers. I remember I almost got choked on one time. You would think that would be traumatic, but I still loved them. And then when they used to come out with like the color combination ring pops, that blue and orange one, I don't know where they took that, but that was the best flavor, like the flavor combo ring pop I've ever had in my life. Ever. I don't know where, if anybody knows where I can find those, let me know. I will buy those in bulk and eat them in like a week, because they're just that good. So, favorite game. Remember that Trouble game? I don't particularly remember how it was played, but I liked Trouble. And I liked Sorry. And I liked Go Fish. And is Skip It a game? I was really good at Skip It. I'm really good at hula hooping now. I was really good at Skip It. If that's a game, then I like Skip It. I just like stuff like that. So all of those games were so fun. They need to bring them back. Oh, Bop It. I got so annoyed at Bop It though. Like, I'd be like, I hit it, I flicked it, it didn't go. Bop It used to cheat. Y'all know Bop It used to cheat. Favorite McDonald's Happy Meal toy? Anything with a Barbie. And actually my favorite toy, first of all, it wasn't from McDonald's. And second of all, it wasn't a toy. Y'all remember when the Rugrats movie came out and they had those watches at Burger King that used to talk? Oh my gosh. I begged my mom for one of those Rugrat watches. I had the Angelica one. And I also had the Tommy one. Like, the Tommy one was like, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Like... It said like 5 different things, and I was just so fascinated. I think you had to do something like pay for the watch for like $20 or something like that, but I had to have it, and I had 2 of them. So my mom obviously loved me back in the 90s. Those were my favorite. Favorite book. Well, when I was a kid, I used to love the American Girl books. I had 3 American Girl dolls, and I had like all the books. Addie and Samantha were my favorites. Then I liked Molly. Felicity was boring. Kirsten was boring. Like, the first book was sad because her best friend died. Like, she was coming from Sweden. Like, I liked Kit, but I only had the 3 Kit books because Kit was new. I never had Felicity because I just seemed boring. I never had the Josefina books because that was new. Who else was that American Girl? It was Addie, Kit, Samantha, Molly, Felicity, Josefina. I feel like I'm missing one. I don't know. I feel like I know I'm missing one, but Addie, Kit, Samantha, Molly, Felicity, Josefina. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing one, but those are my books. And I also loved the Babysitter's Club. Babysitter. And remember they made a movie? Oh my god. I believe they made a movie. Yeah, they made a movie. Babysitter's Club movie. But I used to love those books. I used to go to the library and check them out. Because I used to take them from my cousin when she was done with them, because she was 8 years older than me. So by the time I was a kid, she wasn't interested. So I used to take them from her, and I used to read the Babysitter's Club books, and they were so fun. So those were my favorite: American Girl and Babysitter's Club. Favorite clothing store. When I was a kid, my favorite clothing store was Limited Too. It was so fun. Remember the photo booth that they had in there? They had all the lip smackers in there. They had good candy in there. They had expensive clothes that we hardly ever bought. But I just liked going in there because that store was just so fun. You know. Now, I think all the Limited Twos are like Justice or whatever. Kids nowadays don't know what they're missing without Limited Too. And then the last and final one, guys, is what show I would watch when I came home from school. I would faithfully watch Slime Time Live when I came home from school. And when I went to Universal Studios when I was 9, I got slimed, and it was awesome. It was, I watched Slime Time Live, and then I would watch the Hey Arnold would come on, and Rugrats. That's what I used to watch when I come home from school. I miss the 90s. I wish I could relive the 90s all over again. Go back to the 90s. The fashion was better, the shows were better, the toys were better. Everything was better in the 90s. Sorry, kids nowadays. If you were born in 2000, if you were born in 1998, no, 1997, 1998, and 1999, you know nothing about the 90s. So I feel sorry for you. 91. But guys, this was my 90s kids tag, and in case you were wondering, on my lips I have my OCC hoochie. This is like my favorite color. It's like a purple. It looks really, really bright on camera. It's really not this bright in person. Like on camera it makes it look like a lavender, and it's actually like a darker color. It's all the lighting that I have. But that is what I have on my lips. But feel free to add a video response to this, or, you know, comment below what your favorite 90s memories are, or if we have any similarities, let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe on this video, guys. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.